All right, guys, how's it going? East Banglers out here today talking all about Megabass. We love Megabass. We've been on the Megabass train for a while, about 3.5, 4.5 years. You know, started out more so, maybe even further back with their soft plastics, but we've been fishing their hard baits for, going on 5 years, depending on, which hard bait. We've spent more time. Today we're talking about something brand new. Bam. LBO. Linear bearing oscillator system. We're talking about the ORC, the over rev crank. It's kind of like crankbait on steroids, crankbait on some type of drug. It's basically incredibly, it's erratic, it flashes, it darts, it knocks. It goes 0.8 meters under the water. So it's going to go down about 2 feet when you're going at your max. So if you're fishing it on fluoro, it goes down to about 2 feet. You're fishing it on mono, you can get it even a little bit higher, and that water column go down maybe, say, 1.5 feet. But here's the deal. You can work this under the water column. You can work it on the surface, right? Works really, really good. So fish it slow, fish it fast, different cadences. Most importantly, what I want to talk about today, because the LBOs, well, these are the smaller 3/8 ounce burning shads, ORC, but I want to talk about them because they actually catch a lot of fish. So I want to talk about certain baits that I have a lot of. This is the only one that's not out of the package so far. Here it is right here. It's the GP Cotton Wakasagi. We're going to open it right here because you know what, guys? It's the only one that's not open. I'm dying to fish this color. I've fished so many other colors, but this color right here is looking sweet. I mean, look at that color. Look at that thing. This thing is sweet. So, better picture, obviously, in the thumbnail, but this thing, phenomenal little crankbait, you know. I'd say it's just shy of 3/8. It's just shy of 3 inches long. So it's a fairly short crankbait, you know, in that 2.5 inch size. You know, it's definitely in that smaller class profile and stuff like that, mimicking really tiny bait fish, but you can also get away with, imitating a juvenile of larger bait fish. But great crankbait. Right now, I've been using them for the last month or so. They've been very effective. And the last month, I've had them for about 8, 9, 10 months, but that was through the winter months. A lot of those, the really cold water temperatures, wasn't doing fairly well, but they have been dominating in the last month, and I continue to do well, expecting to do well all the way through fall with these bad boys right here. Missed it last year because by the time I got the colors I got and got my hands on these, it was basically over. I mean, the water temp was 52, 53. It was really low already, the water temperature in my area. So, this is something that really, as soon as the water temperature hit 65 degrees, this thing was killing them. I mean, matter of fact, I would say more so 62 degrees, you know. As soon as it hits 60 degrees, this is something that actually started to catch fish. And the minute 65 degrees hit, 64, 65 on that top of the water, oh man, that surface, whew, guys, phenomenal bait to locate fish, phenomenal bait to get those finicky bites, you know, pressured waters and all those good things. Megabass baits, you know, they're a little pricey. So, you know, this is something I talk about because a lot of people are like, hey, it's a new bait coming out, the LBO, ORC, it's the tiny burning shad, but is it worth buying, you know? This is my, this is number 9. So this is the 9th one that I've taken out. It's worth buying. It's definitely worth every penny. These things are designed with meticulous detail, paint jobs that are second to none, craftsmanship that is absolutely, you can drool over the artwork on these lures. So pick yourself up one of these. You'll be happy you did. If you're into crankbait fishing, if you're into wake bait fishing, if you're into fishing surface type baits on top of the water, this is for you. You know, there's a larger version of the ORC. I don't think I've done a video on that one. It's about, I want to say it's a 1/2 ounce, but it might even be bigger as far as the weight, but it's the same lure basically. So hope you guys enjoyed this little, just doing a review. We've tested this lure for the last 9 months. And in the last month, it has been destroying. So I would pick some up, you know, not something to throw in the colder water. You know, that's when you're going to go with that lipless crankbait and that jerk bait. So stay tuned, guys. We got more coming.